it's Pastor Brad, and today I'm coming to you wanting to share more information with you about our Blessing Bags ministry through Delaware Bible Church. If you received yesterday's one call, you probably heard about Blessing Bags for the first time. This is an outreach ministry that we're hoping to do through our church to help encourage and bless people as they struggle through the coronavirus pandemic right now. Now, unfortunately, as we share one call messages, we're only able to do so for a total of 2 minutes. So there are many details that we want to share about blessing bags that we weren't able to do so there. As we begin our time together, I do want to share with you that the information that I'm going to share in this video is also available at our church website, delawarebible.org. There, you will find right on the front page a banner where you can click to find out more information about blessing bags. If you also get emails from our church, you will receive an email with this information later today as well. All the information is the same through all of these sources. I would just encourage you, whichever route you go with, to listen to it or to read through it very carefully. Let's jump in and find out some more about this ministry opportunity. Let's first talk about what we're going to be doing. We are seeking to be a blessing to our local community during this COVID-19 pandemic by providing sanitary items and care items for those in need through blessing bags. Now, this ministry that we're going to be partaking in is going to be a ministry that we're focusing primarily on the community around us, but we do know that there are some within our church body who may need some of these things as well. So my encouragement for you is, if you are one of the people that need some of these things, or if you know someone who does, to please contact me, Pastor Brad, at my church email, bharris@delawarebible.org. I'll be sure to make sure that we reserve you or that person that you know a bag, or at least some of the resources in the bag that they may need. Now, as we talk about these bags, let me first of all share what we're going to be doing with you, and then we're going to be talking about the contents of the bag. So here's what we plan on doing. On Saturday, April 25th, that is 1 week from tomorrow, we're going to host a Blessing Bags giveaway in the church parking lot from 9 to noon. Anyone who is in need of a bag during that time will be invited to drive into the church parking lot, where they will be greeted by volunteers from the church wearing masks and gloves. We will be really pushing this, promoting it through the local newspaper and online and through our various social media sources next week. So I would encourage you to let anyone that you could think of that may benefit from this to hear, or that you would share it with them as well. But as we talk about this then, what we're going to be doing is they will come up and arrive at the church, and as they do so, they will remain in their car. We'll direct them where to go, and then they will be asked to open their trunk. A volunteer, again, that will be wearing gloves and a mask, will place a blessing bag in their trunk and close the trunk. The car will then be directed out of the church parking lot. So it is our desire to give these bags to people with as little contact as possible. Now, if you know of someone who may need a bag that cannot be there, they would be encouraged as well to contact the church office to reserve a bag, if any remain, after the event is over. We are planning on filling a total of 500 bags, so we hope to have plenty for our community. But if we run out, unfortunately at that time we run out. Additionally, let's talk about what's in each bag. Each bag will include the following items. Now, as I share these items, one thing to note is that I want to make sure that everyone knows that we are not, or we have, as we have gotten these items, we are not taking away from any hospital or medical organization that currently needs these items. We've been able to procure these items through local relationships in the community that we have with custodial vendors and people such as that are able to get these items. And as we're looking at these items, most of them you will see are the really hard things to find in stores right now. But you may have some of them as well, and so I would encourage you to take note of that, because we'll talk about it in just a minute. But each of the bags will include the following items: a bottle of hand sanitizer, household disinfectant cleaners, disinfectant wipes, prepackaged individual granola bars and bags of snacks, a gospel tract, follow-up information from the church, and other additional items that will be donated by church families. A few additional notes about these bags that we'd like to share. First of all reasonable precautions will be taken to make sure that we do our part in eliminating the spread of COVID-19. All items going into these bags will be bagged and will stay in an isolated room for 72 hours prior to their distribution. The reason for that is because according to the New England Journal of Medicine, the virus can live on certain surfaces for up to 72 hours. So we have been encouraged to isolate the room, to lock the door, to put a note on the door, and to completely isolate these items for 72 hours before we distribute them to people in the community. Additionally, all volunteers that are distributing the bags on the day that they go out will do so wearing a mask and gloves. We want to be as careful as we can be during this time. Now let's talk about how you can participate in this outreach ministry. There's a few ways that you can do so. One of the most helpful ways that you can do so is by donating any of the unused items listed below to the church before this upcoming Wednesday, August the 22nd at 8 a.m. I'm sorry, April, not August, April 22nd at 8 a.m. We're looking for the following items: any size hand sanitizer, any size disinfectant sprays, any amount of disinfectant hand wipes, please keep them in the package, any amount of disinfectant hand wipes, prepackaged granola bars, any amount of those, any amount of prepackaged individual bags of snacks, any size and any amount of diapers, and either store-bought or handmade face masks. Now, if you look at this list and you have another item that you would like to donate that you think would be a great item, again, we want to focus on these needs that they can't really get in stores right now. But I would encourage you to ask me that question to let me know, and I'll see if it's a good fit for a bag or if it's something that we can use for this ministry. As well, we are looking for those who are able to purchase and bring these items in to drop them off at the marked table inside the double doors at the church entrance. You can do that anytime between now and next Wednesday at 8 a.m. And all items should be unused, and all food items should be checked to make sure that they have not expired. So if you have some extra Lysol cleaners at home that you would like to donate, again, we'd ask that they would be unused, but that you bring them there to the church. And maybe if you can't bring them to the church right now, we can also have someone else grab them and bring them here. Just let us know and we'll schedule a no contact pickup. As well, you can participate if you are a person that is not at risk or does not fall into an at-risk category by volunteering to help on Saturday, the 25th, from 9 to noon. All volunteers will also be wearing masks and gloves during this time. If you can help with that, please contact me at your earliest convenience. Again, my email address is bharris@delawarebible.org. Last, most importantly, you can pray for this outreach event and for the families who we will be able to reach out to and connect with during this event. Please, each and every day as you think about this outreach event, from now until the time that it's over and even after that, pray for this unique opportunity that the Lord has given us. Just a few more additional notes to share with you. First of all, we do want to apologize that there has been such a short timetable between when we've shared this need and when the outreach event will take place. The reason why we're doing so in such a quick fashion is because we want to make sure that these items that are donated to people in our community who need them will be done so at a time where they still need them the most and at a time where it's still really hard to obtain the majority of these items in store. So as we seek to be a blessing and encouragement to so many, we want to do so during such a vulnerable time. As well, we want to share with you that any items that are donated that are not used during this outreach event will be donated to a ministry or organization in our community that will use them. Everything that you donate will be used either by us or for another ministry or organization in town. We promise you that. If you have any additional questions, please let me know. Again, most importantly, we encourage you to pray. But if you can either bring in items, we encourage you to do so by Wednesday. Additionally, if you would like to help with this outreach event, please contact me at your earliest convenience. Thank you, and God bless you.